What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, the only mask channel whose pee was pretty clear this morning. And it's time for another episode of Reviewing Shitty Slipknot Masks. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Nyte Shade. Nyte Shade, he's a person. No, in all actuality, Nyte Shade had 3 packages of shitty Slipknot masks sent here, and he's been a patron for the entire duration of us having a Patreon account. So that's like 13 months or something, and that's pretty fucking wild. He's also high tier, so he's like balling with his bros.
Just trying to ball with my breasts.
Nyte Shade is the fucking man. He has gone above and beyond for the House of Masks, and it's people like him that make me realize that my supporters are the best supporters. So thank you very much, Nyte Shade. Everybody tell Nyte Shade thank you down below in the comments. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and review some shitty Slipknot masks. Alright, first up, we'll do this one. I have no idea what these are. He didn't tell me. I didn't see them. He just ordered them and had them sent to my P.O. box. So, let's see what we've got here. It looks like there's multiple in here, and I know what this first one is without even seeing much of it. This is the terrible gym root with a grill. I don't even know what version this would try to be. I also like how there's no point on the chin whatsoever. It's just painted black. A regular chin with a black point painted on. Yeah, this one's pretty rough. The nostrils look fucking nuts. Looks like an old tiki. Actually, the entire thing kind of looks like a tiki. Really not sure what version they were going for here, so it must just be a custom thing, because it kind of looks like this, but also it doesn't. Pretty rough there. This one's pretty notorious. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have seen this one before as well. This is the infamous baseball Iowa clown, and I call it that because it just kind of looks like a baseball a little bit. I'll pop that nose out because that'll make a difference. This one's pretty rough too, and you can definitely tell that these were made by the same company, person, or whatever. I can't believe this one actually has horns sculpted on and they didn't go for the chin route where they just kind of drew some on the mask. Yeah, pretty rough. This reminds me of an oven mitt for some reason. The mask just looks like a child's crayon drawing. Sean Crayon. Yeah, okay, these ones are pretty bad. Definitely worse than the others that we've reviewed so far. So, we'll go ahead and get on into the second package, see what we've got in there. Both of these were Royal Mail. This package was Royal Mail, and this one was as well. Oh no. You know what? This one almost looks salvageable. This one's a Chris Payne mask. And you know, it's not great, and the nose is a little strange. But the rest of the mask looks like if you added some real stitching, a real zipper, some real rivets, I don't think it would be too horrendous. The nose really kind of throws me off though. Best out of the bunch, I will say. This is the best out of the bunch. I think if you had a chance to salvage any of these, this would definitely be the one. I don't know how you would get a nose extension. Maybe they make a pill for that.
This is
Chris
is doing well. Very well indeed.
But yeah, it's honestly not too bad. You know, I'm not disappointed with this one whatsoever. Alright, let's move on to the last one. This is the biggest package, if you know what I mean. This is the most requested one ever. Okay, well I'm glad we got this one then. Ever since this series started, people have wanted me to get this one, and I haven't purchased it for some reason because I was kind of looking for the ones that are a little less seen. I wanted to find some hidden gems amongst the terrible Slipknot masks, but yeah, this one's pretty fucking rough. It's literally broken. What is hanging right there? Okay, well a piece of the mask has fallen off. The dreads are barely longer than the mask, and look, they turn into mops at the end. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. They were going for Iowa, they just didn't pull it off at all, did they? At least there's mesh over the eyes, because when you can't get the details that are actually there correct, you might as well add some that don't exist. Also, no mouth hole or nose hole. They are asking for someone to order one of these, put it on, not be able to breathe, and then sue them. And they probably have a decent amount of money because for some reason people buy this shit. This one's really bad. And you know what's sad? If you didn't know that this was supposed to be a replica of something like a Corey Taylor Iowa mask, and you took the dreads away, it wouldn't be a terrible mask. It's still like a cool concept. But knowing that somebody set out to make a Corey Iowa, and this is what they came up with, is pretty sad. It looks less like Corey Taylor and more like somebody in Korn on a bad trip. So what one do you guys think is the worst? I'm going to go ahead and say that the Chris is definitely the best. I think this is the best out of the lot. If you were going to salvage one of these masks, this would probably be your best bet. I think that the gem is salvageable as well. It would never look great, but you could probably at least do something cool with it with a repaint and a real zipper and stuff. This is probably the third worst, but absolutely, positively, the baseball Iowa clown is bad. Definitely the worst. It just really reminds me of an oven mitt. I don't know why. Even its scars just look like baseball laces. Oh, we gotta put them on and see if that helps their case at all. First up, Iowa clown. Did it help? Do I look better? Absolutely not. This is worse somehow. Oh, it feels terrible too. I never want to wear that one again. Let's throw this Chris on and see what happens. Okay, it looks worse when worn. Maybe I just need like face paint or something. Yeah, I don't know. I think this one's still the best out of the lot. The nose doesn't look too bad when it's worn. This one's got my curiosity going. I want to see if this one's salvageable. I know a lot of people are like, why don't you try to salvage the bad Slipknot masks? And this one definitely makes me want to do that. So I think we might have to see what happens with that Chris. All right, let's try the Corey, Iowa. The Corey, Iowa. Yeah, pretty not good. You know, like I said, I think as a concept mask, this one would be cool, but the fact that it's supposed to be a replica and there's just so much made-up weirdness, it's not great. This would be good for a kid, though. I think if you got like a 5-year-old casual Slipknot fan, you could probably buy one of these and they'd be pretty stoked about it. Just make sure to cut out some fucking breathing holes for the kid. God damn. All right, last but not least, we got this weird, I don't even know what to call it, gym root. You know what? I think this one's worse than the Iowa Clown. Seeing this one worn, yeah, super not good. This one's fucking awful. So, and it also feels terrible to wear. I don't know how these people think human eyes work, but they're also just as bad at knowing the human anatomy as they are at sculpting Slipknot replicas. So there's that. Alright, yeah, so these are all pretty bad. I still think that the Chris is my favorite out of all 4. Let me know down below which one you guys think is the worst and which one you guys think is the best. And let me know if you liked this multi-unboxing episode, because if that's the case, I might be able to squeeze 2 or 3 masks into each reviewing shitty Slipknot episodes rather than just one. I just like to roast one mask at a time, and it gives me more videos to post, so yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. Huge shout out to Nyte Shade once again for sending these in. This was a fun one, and I'm actually definitely curious to see what we can do with this thing, so look forward to that in a future video. I think that's going to just about do it for me here at the House of Masks. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Say no to drugs and alcohol, and until next time, we will see you later.